All right, y'all, so I'm back. Quick vid, man. So 24 to right at 48 hours with the Action 4. I just want to give you guys some quick thoughts like off the rip, you know what I'm saying? So first off, I like the fact that I can connect this thing to this DJI Mic Mini right here wirelessly. That's like the best feature about this camera in general. The second thing I like about it is the video quality. So I've been playing around with the 4K 24, which is what we're shooting in right now. I've been playing around with the 4K 60, and all of that stuff looks good. The only thing I don't like about the 4K 60 is that when you turn on 4K 60, it shuts off this front screen. So I don't really care for that, but hey, it is what it is, right? But the quality looks really, really good. Right now, this thing is in auto. I've been shooting it in auto, and I feel like auto kind of gets the job done, and I think this is the best way that I'm gonna use this camera is just by turning it on and going and pressing record and just going, you know what I'm saying, with auto, because I don't feel like it's no real need for me to be trying to color grade an action cam and stuff like that. I know a lot of people do it. I'm not knocking the folks that do it, but for me, I think it's kind of pointless to color grade these cameras, to be honest, man. If you just turn them on, you know, press record, put it on auto, I feel like you can get some really good footage, man. But now, that's not to say I did try to D-Log M and I did color grade it just a little bit to play around with it, and it does look nice. I can make it look good, you know what I'm saying, with just the software that I use, which is LumaFusion. I can make D-Log M look pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? I know there's other programs out there that can make it look better, but just with using something like LumaFusion, I can bring that D-Log M to I can make it look pretty decent, you know what I'm saying? But I'm more of a fan of just turning these cameras on and just going for broke with the auto settings, you know what I mean? As far as the screen on the front of this camera and the rear screen, I like the quality and the clarity that it gives. I feel like it looks a little bit better than my GoPro 11, don't quote me, because I am a GoPro fan, but I do believe that this screen looks a little bit better than my GoPro. As far as audio quality for right now, I gotta give the audio quality straight out of the camera, I gotta give it a go, because I tested out yesterday and today, just making up random clips and just kind of listening back to it and playing around with clips. And I feel like you don't actually have to have a mic mini or anything like that with this camera. I feel like you can get it done with just the internal audio, but don't quote me. We're gonna come back and test all those things again, make some more videos and show you guys a little bit more in depth, go a little bit more in depth with this camera in general. Now, currently my setup that I'm just using right now, and this is how I think I'm gonna use this camera going forward. Let me get my phone. So I think I'm gonna go with this little setup right here. Let me show y'all. So this little setup right here, we got the DJI Action 4 with the cage on it. I got it on my PGY Tech Mantis pod right here. And this is the one that, you know, you can charge it up and stuff like that. So I use this with my GoPro, and I can use this with the Action 4. So I think that's a really good look in itself right there. Another thing too, man, is that I also like the fact that it has that little magnetic clip on the bottom, so I can easily take it on and off of the camera. And I also realized that you don't have to use the cage if you don't want to, because it's magnetic to the bottom. I was thinking that you had to have the cage on to do that, but then I took the cage off and it's still magnetic to the bottom, so you don't even need the cage in general, but the cage will protect the camera, you know what I'm saying? Sun is kind of shifting, clouds is kind of shifting a little bit. One thing I also noticed too is that, and not quote me, you know, don't quote me, but you can correct me if I'm wrong, but on this cage that came with it, I do not see, and I'm looking again to be certain, but I do not see a cold shoe mount so that you can plug in something like a Rode microphone or something like that, right? But I feel like with this camera in general, you don't need one of those Rode mics, you know, like the shotgun mics. I feel like you just need to get you like a mic mini or just use the internal audio, and I think that you'll be fine. Now, mind you, this is just everything I'm giving you guys straight off the rip. Having this camera, well, unboxing it only 24 to 48 hours later, that just kind of goes to show that I've been tinkering around with it a little bit. But I will come back and give you guys like a hardware comparison between this camera and my GoPro, like fully dress out my GoPro and fully dress out the Action 4, which you guys already just seen it, kind of put them side by side and kind of give you guys that top down on that as well. And then I will also give you guys like a quality check of the 4K with the GoPro in auto, 4K with the Action cam, with the Action 4 in auto. We'll probably do it in 60 and 24, I'm not sure, 60 frames or 24, I'm not 100% sure. And then I just try to compare those cameras as much as possible, but I can say that I do like the quality, and I'm gonna move right now, and I'm gonna go out here in this sun and see what happens as far as how this thing is gonna shift with the being on auto and stuff like that. So let's do that right quick. Let's see, the sun is facing me. Is the sun facing me? Let's see how it changes right quick, right? So this is where we at with it. Fix my mic. There we go. I'm just out here trying to see what we can do. You know what I'm saying? Sun is like right there. So I feel like if I spin this thing around, I think the sun's gonna be behind me. You see what I'm saying? So I wanna kind of keep myself me facing the sun and the camera shooting on me like this. But to be honest with you, man, I think that it does look pretty good. I will go back and look at this footage and see what that looks like as well. But for me personally, I think it looks good, man. I think that you can easily get away with this Action Cam 4, with this Osmo Action 4 here in 2025. Don't get it confused. I really think you can, man. And if you are on the fence about getting one, man, I would highly suggest you go grab you one, because look at the footage. You know what I'm saying? Look at the sky. The sky is really nice and blue. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the colors look very, very vibrant. And on top of that, this is just the normal. This is not D-Log M or anything like that. This is just all normal. You know what I'm saying? All normal. So now the sun's behind me. You see what I'm saying? Just trying to see how this thing is gonna shift a little bit. You see, we finna go back in the shade, see what happens in auto, see how it picks up, see what it does. Let's see. Move back over here, starting to brighten back up a little bit. So yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's getting the job done, man. It's getting the job done. So I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like out here right now. Hopefully this camera doesn't get too dark. It's on auto, but it's a beautiful day, man. Look, I'm gonna turn this around. Look at that. It's a really, really, really beautiful day. Look at that sky. Look at the sky. Look at that. Look at how the trees look back there. Man, I'm telling you, it looks like 3D out here. Maybe it's because I got on these glasses and they like, you know, what you call them, transitions or whatever, but look. Looks real nice, man. Looks real nice. So anyway, guys, there you have it, man. I just want to get face to face with y'all with the Action 4 so y'all can see me use the camera a little bit. I know this is not in depth as far as me using it. I'm gonna try to shoot some, just a bunch of B-roll with this camera, probably put it in a video just so that the quality of the camera can be out there, because I can guarantee you right now, as we get closer to the end of this year, people are going to be looking for these cameras when it comes down to like Christmas time and stuff. And I want to make sure you guys have all of the information, footage, all of that stuff that you need so that you can make an informed decision around that time frame. Because you know the Action 4 and the Action 5, all of that stuff is going to start going on sale around Christmas time. And I guarantee you, if you look at this quality now, you're going to remember this camera, and you're not going to feel some kind of way when you pick it up. You're going to want to pick it up. You get what I'm saying? So let me make sure I give you guys everything I can on this camera so that you can make an informed decision, man. But anyway, I'm going to get up out of here. Peace.